And now to our Sunday specials on TVC News Hour. There have been calls from stakeholders in Nigeria's sports industry that President-elect Bola Tinubu should use sports not only to unify the people, but he's also been urged to invest more in the sector. They also hope that Asiwaju's commitments to the Governor's Cup in Lagos will see more youth benefit from the sector in the future. Maya Nakiri has details.
The aftermath of the 2023 presidential election, where INEC declared Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as president-elect, stakeholders in the country have tasked the two-time governor of Lagos State to invest in sports.
Sport dominance means you are always the champion. You are always the team everybody is aspiring to beat. But I don't think Nigeria in any sport is the team to beat. And that's what I want the incoming administration of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu to look at into. Sport is a PR tool. Morocco, the kingdom of Morocco, of late have decided to make sports almost the center point of their public relations to build the image of Morocco, just like Qatar did. Qatar hosted the World Cup not because they were expecting to win. As a matter of fact, they even admitted they didn't even have any team, but they wanted to expose their country to the globe. Let the globe see them not from the cultural point of view that there is something they call the modern Qatar.
Stakeholders who spoke to TVC News say sports benefited from the president-elect as governor of Lagos State.
During Asiwaju's tenure as the governor of Lagos State, he was the one that introduced tennis Governor's Cup. What now we call non-tennis, now we call court tennis. He introduced this to the state. Up to date, Governor's Cup is still in existence. It shows what the man has done. When he first started, less of Sunday Ibinovia was the champion of that first edition. I want to let the whole world know that Asiwaju, as the president-elect, is going to develop sports as we have been doing when he was the governor of the state.
With the improvement of our facilities, trainings, and skill set of people, we'll be opening our youth to a global stage of relevance. I mean, you know pretty well how we've done well in the past, from all the World Cups we've won, and all of the laurels we've won over the years. Giving them the right platform, engaging them positively, and giving them the facilities to make them thrive would also give us a very, very bigger space to play. And like we always know, exportation of talent is another source of foreign revenue. So I believe that Asiwaju will do a lot to.
From all his actions since 1999 that I'm aware of, Asiwaju has been a grassroots sports developer. So, and that is exactly what Nigeria needs. We need somebody that will take back grassroots, develop grassroots, and that's where sports generally will develop. I'm not just talking about football, I'm talking about the whole entire sports in general, whereby you have young boys come out from primary school, young girls come out from primary school to secondary school, university level, and they follow those paths. Asiwaju that I know, 1999, I mean, you can imagine since 1999, we had what was called, somebody organized what was called Taribo and Friends. George Weah came around. Probably the first time that kind of event was going to be organized in Nigeria. Do you know who showed up? It was a grassroots event. Asiwaju showed up. He was the chairman of the event. He came up just a couple of months after he was elected governor of Lagos State. That's how you know who has interest in sports.
I just wish and hope that the incoming administration would pay much attention to the youth, because to be very honest, nowadays in the sports industry is mostly dominated by the youth. Take for example the Nigerian athletics team. Now we saw our female athletics team place 8th overall world rankings, and 90% of that team are basically young ones, like the youths. So I just wish that the incoming administration should invest more in the youths and do more than a whole lot to encourage people to participate in sports so that in the next future we can see like more representation of Nigeria in sports. Yeah.
In 2016, 36 Lions Football Club won the maiden edition of the Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu tournament, known as the Abat Cup. Gafar, who is the CEO of the club, organized the Jagaban tournament in 2022. And it says the tournament will become a yearly event.
The Jagaban Cup was an activation for the youth, for the campaign, and it has come to stay. We're doing it every year, you know. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, His Excellency, will be here forever, even after his tenure, the first term. I hope he's here, good health, quality, strong health, special wisdom to get us to El Dorado in the next 8 years. We'll continue Jagaban Cup. We'll be doing it every year between November and December. And even after leaving office, maybe around 2031, we'll still continue. It's something that has come to stay. Asiwaju is the doer. So organizing and doing Jagaban Cup is my little project, as if I'm doing for the doer. What can I give him? What can you give him? What can Nigeria give Asiwaju? He has given us a lot.
It says there must be deliberate efforts to invest in facilities across the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja.
Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu giving sport 5 multi-sport arena per local government all over Nigeria will most definitely re-energize our children every day for proper growth. Those infrastructures in all the 774 local governments will also come good for our coaches, which means Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government is not only engaging youths every day, it is also keeping our ex-athletes and our ex-internationals busy.
Statistics have shown that 70% of the over 200 million population in Nigeria are youths. And there have been calls for parents to allow their children take part in one sport or another, as this will enable them channel their energy into an industry seen as big business across the world. Mia Nakiri, TVC News, Lagos.